Hello Capricorn, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? This is a bonus reading for the second half of December, but it technically is a timeless reading, so really whenever you are guided to tune in and watch, it is a general reading and it's not going to resonate with every single Capricorn tuning in. So please take from this whatever makes sense for you, your life, your situation, your relationship, and let the rest go. If you are interested in your own reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. I'll also have a list of all of the card decks that are used for my readings, Capricorn. All right, guys, what I have in front of me are 3 card decks. This is a brand new deck for me, the Illumination deck by Lightworker Tarot and Oracle, and we'll grab a couple focus messages from that, and then we'll grab a couple signs and elements from the Barbieri Zodiac deck. This will give you an idea, Capricorn, of signs that you might interact with or are already significant in your life at this time. This could also be potential connections that you might make heading forward into the new year, okay? And then we'll grab an additional message from the Moonology card deck, Capricorn. So let's set these guys aside for now, and let's go ahead and grab a couple messages from the Illumination deck. So angels and spirit guides for Capricorn, please. What focus messages need to come through for Capricorn for this bonus reading? All right, Capricorn, let's take a look at that. So let's grab 2 from this deck. Let's start with this one. Look at that, taking a risk. So if you've been playing things a little bit safe, maybe it's time to take a risk and take that leap of faith and just go for it. Let's grab one more. Look at that, letting go. Some of you guys need to let go and release either a situation, an expectation, a connection. If you know that it's no longer serving a purpose in your life, Capricorn, perhaps that's why it's telling some of you guys that it's time to let go. Okay, so let's add to this with some zodiac signs. So again, people that you might be thinking about for this reading, connections that you might make the latter half of this month, moving towards 2020. Okay, so let's take a look at that. Let me grab this one. We have Aries coming through. I'm feeling this one. And then we've got your own sign, Capricorn. So you are represented in your own reading. So this is telling me that something of significance could definitely happen for you this latter half of the month or moving towards 2020, especially for those of you celebrating birthdays. Let's take a look and see how that's all tied in together. All right, so let's add one final message from the Moonology card deck. And of course, for my Capricorns, you might be thinking of a fellow Capricorn, or they might certainly have Aries and or Capricorn in their chart. So take it for how it makes sense for you. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. All right, I'm guided to this one. The energy is gaining momentum. So something is starting to progress and move. This is a waxing moon energy. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. Let me set that aside over there. And let's continue, Capricorn, with the rest of your reading and see how all of that ties in together. All right, so I'm going to start with my go-to deck, Mystic Moon Oracles. Angels and spirit guides for Capricorn, please. Please bring forward whatever needs to come through for Capricorn for this bonus reading. All right, guys, let's take a look and see what needs to come through for this bonus reading. For some of you, it's time to take a risk. And some of you need to let go. We do have the Muse card. This particular card is talking about what inspires you by way of painting a different picture for yourself, a different future, a better outcome. Okay, so you actually have the power within you, Capricorn, to make things happen in your life. Received coming through next. This could either be a text, a phone call, an email, some sort of message, a gift, or an energetic or telepathic message from somebody that you're thinking about. It's coming through that you have either received these things or they have, if that's what you're putting out there. Okay? Look at this. Commitment. If what you're putting out there energetically, especially somebody that you are in separation from, Capricorn, is that you would love to be able to commit to them, or if this is something that you were looking for in that connection, perhaps they were unable to offer that to you at that time. Maybe they were bad at commitment, or you're bad at commitment. And sometimes, as this card reads, you got to take a risk and go for it and see where it all leads. But we do have a barrier that's coming through here. Something is preventing this commitment from happening. And perhaps that's why we also have that letting go card coming through. Some of my Capricorns, you are reinventing yourself, working on yourself, whether that is from a physical standpoint, spiritual, mental, however way you are working on yourself. It might have something to do with your finances, your career, family matters, other relationships, and certainly your love life. We do have the Purge card, so this is reminding you, Capricorn, that it's time to clean house a little bit. It's time to release things and purge things out of your life that are no longer serving a purpose. It's very much tied into letting go. Contemplation. So there's somebody out there that's either thinking about you, Capricorn, or you're heavily thinking about them. This person is very much in their thoughts. But right now, you guys are not talking. There's no communication going on here. Interesting how we do have that forgiveness card falling right below commitment. Perhaps, again, it could have been my divine masculine who was unable to commit. And if you happen to be divine masculine Capricorn, perhaps it was you that couldn't commit to this person for whatever reason. And it's coming through that somebody needs forgiveness. Forgiveness and wanting to extend an apology as to why they could not commit. The summer season is of significance in this connection. Somebody's birthday might be during the summertime, or you guys had shared a special moment during the summer. This could also be tapping into the energy of the sun, which in tarot is a beautiful card. It is bringing you a lot of success. Your happiness is tied into that. Celebration, very positive energy. Okay. We have deception, so this could have contributed to the issues between you and this person, Capricorn, whoever created that deception. Dishonesty, manipulation, third parties, karmic partners could also be involved there. So however way that is being represented in this reading. We have return. I do tap into divine masculine energy from this usually. So the divine masculine I'm feeling wants his person back. I'm saying his, he, but of course it could be for both male or female. It is just divine masculine energy. Somebody wants someone back, let's put it that way. And if it's you, Capricorn, that wants someone to return to your life, it could again be an Aries or a fellow Capricorn, or they want you back. But there are parts of that connection, parts of that relationship that need to be released. Something needs to be let go of. That's what's creating that barrier here. But somebody got hurt here, which is why we've got that mute card. Somebody's not wanting to talk or engage or interact. And it makes sense why we have this observer card coming through as well. if someone doesn't want to talk, then it forces the other person to just watch from a distance, if that's even possible, which in this day and age is very possible with social media. If you look at that photo, they're sitting in the dark, they've got questions, they're looking at their computer. There are so many ways to represent ourselves on social media nowadays, and so this person could certainly be keeping tabs on you, Capricorn, or you might be keeping tabs on them, or this is an equal thing that you guys are both doing this. There is a need for patience in this situation. You guys are still connecting in the fifth dimension, connecting energetically, receiving each other's telepathic communications, probably. Sometimes you can just feel when somebody's thinking about you, or sometimes you'll be thinking about a person and all of a sudden they end up calling you or texting you. It's that type of thing. And since you guys are not together at this time, you can't be together in the 3D. So this is where some of you are connecting. You're in the fifth dimension. Ascending, moving forward. And I do tap into the energy of the sun once again from that photo. The sun is represented in that photo, and the sun is a beautiful card. It's happiness. It's ultimately the most positive card in tarot. It does tie into unions and marriages in regard to love and romance. So some of you guys were either together with this person by way of marriage and they broke the commitment by creating deception, third parties, infidelity, however way that's playing itself out. Or this is the hope of what you want in the future to be able to manifest for yourself, is to spend your life with somebody that you ultimately love, and you have this equal exchange of love between the two of you. This is a potential for you to ascend this relationship out of the 5D and into the 3D, to where you guys can be face to face and be together the way you're wanting. We now have the winter coming through here, falling right below summer. So we are in the winter season. Of course, it depends on where you're located, but in the States here, we are in the winter season. So something of significance, Capricorn, could happen during the winter time, the holiday season. Winter could also be indicative of something that's frozen and cold. Frozen in time. And if you're not with this person, you are in separation. You want them back, Capricorn. There's some aspect of that relationship that's frozen in time. And that's contributing to that barrier. There are lessons that need to be learned here on your part, Capricorn, as well as theirs. Recognition of a very special love connection here. But once again, the need to release and purge and let things go that no longer serve a purpose in your life and in this connection. That is being represented here. Okay? All right, Capricorn. So let's add some tarot to this. Let's see where else this is going to take us. This is the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. What else do we need to know here for this bonus reading? Please bring it forward for Capricorn. And this could also be for my cross watchers and anybody who's been guided to tune in and watch. Hopefully this reading resonates with you and can offer you some clarity in your situation. Angels and spirit guides for Capricorn. What do we need to know? We've got a couple cards, but they are falling up reversed, okay? We've got the Seven of Cups, which is fantasy and temptation. This is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces for some of you. It's falling in the reverse, so that's how we're going to read it. We do have the sun here, darn it, and it's falling in the reverse. I see a couple references to the sun, which I've already mentioned, but it is coming up reversed here. Okay, so the Seven of Cups in the reverse is a lack of purpose. It is fantasy. It's an illusion. It's a diversion. It's also creating confused energy. This could be your person, Capricorn, that you're thinking about, especially if they are a water sign. Part of the reason why there's no communication, why there is a barrier here, is because they're confused. Possibly they don't know what they want. They're in their fantasies. They're very much in their head, trying to possibly just think of other things while you guys are in separation so that they don't have to deal with the pain of not having you in their life, maybe. And this could certainly be a part of your energy too. And the sun in reverse is negativity. It's depression. It is sadness. And I feel from my Capricorn, some of you guys might be in that space. Feeling very sad. Somebody needs forgiveness here. Somebody needs to apologize for their actions. I feel for some of you it could certainly be my divine masculines. But of course, take it for how it resonates in your situation. We do have the Page of Wands right after that. Excitement and curiosity. That's fire energy. So Leo and Aries referenced here already, and Sagittarius. This is excitement and curiosity. Pages bring messages, typically. This page is very enthusiastic, typically very happy energy. For some of you, this could represent the person that you are thinking about for this reading, certainly. We also have the Six of Swords, air energy. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Tranquility ahead. So this is telling us, Capricorn, that if you have been on a bit of a rough road, and I feel 2019 for some of you guys, it's been a little bit challenging, things are going to improve. Things are going to smooth out and get better. But it's not going to do that on its own. You know, you got to create a better future for yourself. You need to take action there. Grab that paintbrush and paint a very different outcome for yourself compared to where you've been. Remove those barriers that are standing in your way. It's time to clean house. You know, whenever we've got the purge and the release card coming through here, there are things in your life that need to go. It needs to go. Might be hard, but there are things that you need to let go of. We do have the Eight of Wands coming through as well, energy surge and communication, which is a good thing because right here we've got mute, so there's no communication. The Eight of Wands is giving you the opportunity to start talking again, Capricorn, with this person. So that's more fire energy right there. We do have the Ten of Swords represented here, so some of you guys came to a very painful, abrupt ending in this connection. It was not easy whatsoever. More swords energy, more air. It ended very painfully for some of you. Feeling defeated, knowing that you lost, or they know that they lost. They lost you, you lost them. Sorry for what they've done, sorry for what they did or said. Creating deception in the connection, however way that is interpreted. It's dishonest, it is manipulative. It's painful. But we do have the Chariot coming through here, guys. Charging ahead. So If things are stagnant, things aren't moving right now, there's no communication, you're not talking, you're not hearing from this person, they're ghosting you, maybe they blocked you on social media. The Chariot is actually a very good card because it gives you a triumphant outcome. This is successful energy coming through here. So you could have had a lot of success if that Sun card would have just turned up in the upright, but it is coming up reversed. But the Chariot is going to bring it to you anyway. This is rebuilding your confidence here. You can actually achieve a lot of things in your life, Capricorn. You just have to focus. Focus on what it is that you truly are wanting to manifest. You can't just sit there. You have to take action. You actually have to go after it. The opportunities are there. The opportunities will present itself. But if you don't take action, they will be missed opportunities. And I feel you've had enough of that. You've missed a lot of opportunities. It's time to grab hold of all of these wonderful possibilities that want to come in for you. You can have victory in your life in regard to your finances, in regard to your connections with people, even in regard to your health. If you have been dealing with some health issues, the Chariot is victory over illness. We also have the Three of Pentacles coming through here. So part of that deception could certainly have something to do with third-party situations. But this is talking about teamwork here. Pentacles is earth energy, so Virgo. Capricorn, of course, that's your own energy, as well as Taurus. Collaboration, teamwork. So if the two of you want to come back together and work on this commitment towards each other, you guys have to do this together. One person can't do all the work. One person cannot want it more than the other. There has to be equal effort. You have to work as a team. And if that's what you guys can do together and take that risk, go for it. We do have the Moon represented here, and it's picking up off of that deception, betrayal. It's darkness, it definitely has its dark elements to it, but it has light as well. It's the light at the end of the tunnel, Capricorn. You don't have to saturate yourself in the darkness that you have allowed into your life. Remember, you've got the Six of Swords, which is telling you that the road ahead is a lot more tranquil. It's smoother. It's less chaotic. But you got to take action. Some of you might be dealing with your fears and self-confidence, possibly thinking to yourself, I can't do this. I'm trying, but I can't. So that's something that you need to let go of, those negative thoughts, the negative what ifs. A part of your reinvention process here, Capricorn, is to work through all of that darkness and to come out on the other side so that you can head towards the light and make things happen. Part of heading towards the light is ascending, switching directions, changing the direction of your life. You can create change, you can create healing, but you got to take action. You got to take action. Eight of Pentacles coming through here. More earth energy, which is, of course, more of your energy, Capricorn. So you right now, you're coming forward as a work in progress. This reinvention is in the works for Capricorn, I feel. Keep going. Don't stop. I feel some of you guys are already on a better path. Don't let anything get in the way of that. Don't let these barriers stop you from grabbing this brush and creating a magnificent future for yourself. For those of you who want to go back to school, and maybe you're thinking it's too late, no, it's not. Go for it. The only walls you can set up for yourself and the only boundaries that are there for you are the ones that you put in front of you. There are no limits. Just do it. Go for it. Take that risk. Take a risk on yourself. You're worth it. Some of you guys are coming forward as the Queen of Wands for my divine feminines. Very fiery energy. Again, we've got Aries already. Leo and Sagittarius, of course, are represented there as well. And going back to this focus message, the energy is gaining momentum. So it's like a vehicle that you've stepped on the accelerator, but maybe there was a time when it just wasn't going anywhere because you had your emergency brakes on, and the moment you put it down, you're going to take off and you're going to start progressing forward, ascending your life in the right direction, and finally moving towards a better future. Queen of Wands is an exuberant queen, very vibrant in nature. So if this is you, Capricorn, it's picking up off of your energy at the moment. This could also be a divine feminine that you have in mind for this reading, especially if it's a fire sign. In love and romance, you can have this Ace of Cups. Between you and this person, there are obstacles that need to be overcome. There are things that need to be purged out. There is healing. There is forgiveness that is needed. But you guys can start over if you want. This is compassion. This is intimacy. In this particular deck, it does say love initiation. This person, I feel, Capricorn, they want to offer you their cup of love. And I feel some of you guys might be on the same page and you might be ready to do this now. We've got the Lovers card coming through here. This is typically Gemini energy. This is coming forward for some of you as a twin flame connection. For those who are unfamiliar, a twin flame is your soul connection, the other half of your soul. You can only have one twin flame. You can have more than one soulmate. This person is your true energetic counterpart in this lifetime. That is what I'm picking up off of that. Wow. All right, guys, so let's add to this. Let's add to this with some romance angels. And that Lovers card, guys, it's a very deep spiritual bond between you and this individual. The attraction here is pretty magnetic between the two of you. If you guys were intimate sexually together, this is a very strong sexual connection, but it does go beyond instant gratification and lust because there is love here. It goes beyond just the physical. Emotions, love, passion, it's all a part of the equation between you and this person. And perhaps that's why it's been very difficult for them to let you go, or it's been very hard for you to let them go. Somebody wants the other person back. Watching from a distance, keeping tabs, okay? All right, Capricorn, let's see what else we can add to this. Angels and spirit guides, what else do we need to know for Capricorn, please? What else do we need to know, please, for Capricorn? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. It's still safe for you to love this person, Capricorn. Okay, but there are red flags that need to be addressed. The heart wants what it wants, but sometimes what we want needs work. And sometimes what we want is not good for us. And for those of you resonating with that, you know that it's time to let this person go. It's time to release them from your life. So if you're resonating with a connection that you know has run its course and all it has ever brought into your life are all of these red flags, it's time to let that go. Next card, release your ex. Those of you who are still attached to your ex, it's time to let this person go because that time has come to clear their energy. They are no longer serving a purpose in your life. Somebody needs to make the effort in order to create movement towards reconciliation here. I do feel it is my divine masculines that need to take that risk, take that first step to reach out, to remove this barrier, reach out to the divine feminine, and to take charge, you know. It's going to take time because we do have that patience card. It is buried underneath all of these cards here, but it's going to take time. But there is some real love here between you and this person here. You know, look at the photo. I mean, you guys still have love for this person. So continue to work on yourself, Capricorn. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Some of you guys had children, either together or from separate relationships. And these children would have been a part of the dynamic of your connection. Whether adult children or young children, it doesn't matter. Your love life was affected by these children, however way that is relating to your situation, Capricorn. Romantic feelings still here between the two of you. This is what's needed for giving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Exactly. Forgiveness is needed, and it's right here. Somebody needs forgiveness. They know that they messed up. They know that they did wrong or did you wrong, Capricorn. For some of my Capricorns, I'm feeling here that it was you that ended up hurting this person. Possibly you weren't able to commit to them before. Maybe you've had a change of heart and you're ready to take that risk, to open up your mind and heart to the possibility of committing to this person now. You guys have to be on the same page though. Remember, you got to work as a team. For some of my Capricorns, you might be dealing with codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Whether that is alcoholism, substance abuse, some other form of codependency. If you're relating to that, Capricorn, it's coming through here for you. It could certainly be the person that you're thinking about as well that's dealt with that. So it's being addressed here. For some of you, we do have that unrequited love that is being represented here. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And you'll know which relationship I'm talking about if this refers to you. It's time, okay? Let this person go. Let them go. They no longer serve a purpose in your life, okay? Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, Capricorn. It's time, okay? And it's confirming the separation here between you and the person that you're focused on for this reading, Capricorn. It's all coming through here. Okay, guys. So let's add to this with some Lovers Oracle. Angels and spirit guides for Capricorn, please. What else do we need to know at this time? What else do we need to know for Capricorn for this bonus reading? Oh, wow. Look at this. Soulmate. Let me grab this bottom card. Okay. So for some of you, there is the potential to come back together with your soulmate. It is being represented here. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. So if you have always felt that this person is your soulmate, Capricorn, then there is certainly a potential of working through this connection. But again, you guys have to be on the same page. You have to want to work through this together. Okay. Right now, this is where you guys are at, connecting in the 5D. The other card. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Absolutely. So Capricorn, you already know what it is that you need to do. You already know how it is that you feel. It's time to take that step and take action. It's time to make things happen. All right, so let's add to this. Actually, I'm feeling dialogue messages here. Messages of love oracle cards by All Things Intuitive. Let me set these guys aside. Have a little bit more room here. So let's see, Capricorn, how your person is feeling by way of messages, what it is that they would want to say to you. This could certainly also be messages that you've been wanting to express to your person, whoever it is that you're focused on. So take these messages for how they make sense for you. We'll go ahead and grab a few of them. And let's take a look and see what messages of love need to come through for this bonus reading. For Capricorn, please. Angels and spirit guides. Past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection because you guys have known each other in a past life. This person is your soulmate. Here we are again. Children. There are children that are a part of this equation for some of you. That's a second reference. Children are important to this partnership. So you either already have these children or you thought about starting a family together. Next message, play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. I feel when you guys spend time together, you guys have the best time hanging out. You don't even have to go anywhere. You just enjoy this person's company, Capricorn, and they enjoy yours. And I really feel with you guys in separation, you guys miss those times. You're missing each other. Look at this. It's fate. This is a destined partnership. You guys will come back together when it's time. Okay? When it's time. You got to have patience to see this through. Wow. All right. So let's add to this with some signs from Spirit. Love Oracle. Angels and spirit guides for Capricorn, please. For this bonus reading, what else do we need to know at this time? So you guys have had some rough patches in this connection. I mean, there was a painful ending for some of you. Someone needs to apologize. Somebody needs to forgive. and someone needs to let go. Hourglass, time is slipping. So this is talking about how you have a particular window of opportunity to take action, okay? And again, if you don't take action, those opportunities and possibilities will pass you by, Capricorn. That's something to keep in mind. Bones, indestructible. You got to give yourself credit for being as strong as you are. You're a lot stronger than you realize. You've been through some hard times, but you're still here. You're still standing. So it's time to create a better future for yourself. It is so time, Capricorn. Take advantage of the energies that are coming through in this reading. You've got the Hammer, which is force, as this card states. You can't force things into happening. It has to unfold the way it is meant to. You can't force somebody to come back. You can't force somebody to forgive you. You can't force somebody to apologize. All of those things need to happen on its own time, unforced, and when it's meant to. And that's why I feel this Patience card is so crucial for you. We also have the Incubation card, which is represented by those eggs because it takes time. So that's a second reference letting you know, Capricorn, that there is growth that can happen here, but it's going to take time to see those results. You also have the 1111 card, which could certainly be interpreted as a twin flame card for those who are representing or resonating with that twin flame bond. This is a spiritual awakening telling you, Capricorn, that you're finally on the right path in your life. Make a wish. It might just come true for you. Okay? Wow, that's a beautiful card. And if you happen to be seeing 1111, make a wish. It's trying to grab your attention. All right, let's close this out, Capricorn, with some final healing messages here. Angels and spirit guides for Capricorn, please. Some final thoughts for Capricorn. Some healing messages to close out your last bonus reading of 2019. Capricorn, let's take a look and see what needs to come through for you. Self-acceptance, playfulness, dreams. Accept yourself, flaws and all. You're perfect just the way you are. And if you find yourself being a little bit nitpicky with yourself, whether from a physical standpoint, a mental standpoint, however way you see yourself, this is a reminder, Capricorn, to let you know that you got to accept yourself for who you are. Every part of you. Okay? Because you're fine. You're perfect. Just the way you are. You have to realize that. And until you do, you're going to continue to be going around in circles in how you see yourself. So self-acceptance is so crucial. Love every part of you from the inside and out. Playfulness. This could be a part of the energy that you exude when you're with this person that you're thinking of for this reading. This could be how you see them. And also, again, when you guys spend time together, you have the absolute best time connecting. Your dreams. Follow your dreams. Your goals. You have put them on hold long enough, Capricorn, I feel. Don't be afraid to go after these dreams. Take that risk and go for it. You know, because the only tragedy here is in not trying. Even if you fail, so what? You know? Just try. Go for it. Because the likelihood that you will actually succeed is far greater than you failing. Okay? So go for it. That's where I'm going to leave this, guys. And I hope that whatever part of this reading you were able to resonate with, I do hope that it offered you some guidance and some help and clarity for the latter half of 2019, as well as moving towards the new year. Thank you guys so very much for all of the love and support that you have shown me this year. I appreciate it so very much. I have a whole lot more content, a whole lot more readings that I will be posting in 2020. So stay tuned, and I will see you guys very soon. Take care.